guys, my name's Leona from Supra Conscious Soul, and this is your random daily reading. So, in fact, I'm going to go off the two cards that I pulled from Instagram today. So, every day on Instagram I do a daily uplift, and today we got Divine Mother Manifests, number 15 from the Rumi Oracle, and we also got 5 of Fossils. And if on that reading it was talking about how is need affecting or shaping our destiny here, right? So, and what is manifesting for us? Because the Divine Mother Manifest talks about a gift that's coming in. It talks about something that is going to be a blessing as such. And then the 5 of Fossils talks about us getting out of that scarcity mindset. Yeah, so it's about manifesting. The energy has changed. There's been a shift. So I'm going to have a look at that shift because I feel like it's been quite a big one. Let's have a look. So it also feels quite positive. Feels like something's about to complete, something that you've buried a while ago. Some seeds that were planted a while ago are now coming through for you. Let's have a look. So we have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. We have the 4 of Cups. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. We also have the Sun card. 10 of Swords. And the Princess of Wands. We have 8 or Justice. We have 20, Judgment. And we have the Prince of Pentacles. Okay, underneath the deck we have the Devil. Right, so I feel like there's something definitely material with the Devil, because the Devil talks about the material things that we are tied to, the things that keep us tied to that material world. So it's definitely something material that's coming in, something physical, a physical manifestation. Maybe something that we've been kind of lusting over here with the Devil, yeah, because the Devil talks about temptation. Now, I'm also getting another energy here of the Prince of Pentacles here. Now, or the Princess of Pentacles, should I say. Now, somebody's aiming their shot here. So I feel like there's two kind of energies around this. There was something that you probably aimed your shot at before, and it didn't really go in the way that you planned it to go. Because the Devil talks about trying to control a situation. So I feel like there was a situation in which someone was trying to control a situation, or they wanted it to go a certain way, and it didn't quite go that way, because we have them shooting their shot here. I can also see the 3 of Swords under that, and then the 9 of Swords. So there was some kind of realization, there was some kind of truth, there was some kind of delay, or there could have been some kind of communication that was quite sharp, quite abrupt here. But I feel like whatever it is, somebody didn't quite get their way with something, yeah? And I'm also getting, he has a timer in his hand here, a sand timer. So maybe that wasn't the right timing, and there was some kind of control aspect. You wanted it to happen then, but it wasn't gonna happen then, yeah? I almost feel like when it didn't happen, with the Queen of Swords, you've kind of moved away. You're like, oh, you know what it is? That kind of never works out for me anyway. Okay, I kind of expected that. I'm not going to sink my emotions into this. I'm going to be purely logical about this. I'm going to walk away with my head held high, or with somebody else's head in my hands here. Queen of Swords, yeah, she's been hurt before, so she pulls back. She, not necessarily have to be a she, it's an energy, yeah? But she is quite masculine in energy. Even though she's a feminine energy, she's quite masculine, because she's somebody who uses logic as opposed to her emotions, yeah? There was a cut-off, either from the other person or from you. There was some kind of cut-off. Clarity with the Sun card. Somebody may have gone and just thought, you know what, logically, okay, that wasn't supposed to happen for me. I'm going to move away. I'm going to find my own kind of rebirth here, because we have justice and the sun. So somebody moved towards their abundance. They didn't stay in this kind of cold mindset. Yeah, they decided to work towards their abundance. Yeah, and I think in doing so, somebody felt rejected. Somebody felt emotionally rejected here with the Four of Cups. And it may be because somebody pulled their energy away. Yeah, somebody feels like they didn't take an opportunity when it was presented to them. Yeah, and that brought judgment on a situation. And I feel like when Venus went retrograde and now Venus is coming out again, I feel like people are kind of on that last realization of, okay, I was forced to go inside, I was forced to look at myself. Yeah, judgment is wanting some kind of reconciliation after a struggle. Yeah, but I also see it as here, there was a situation that you kind of shot your shot at, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be like a job or a position or something that you tried to make happen and it didn't quite go as planned here. Yeah, there were some cuts that were made along the way, and with that Five of Fossils there with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, I'm feeling like somebody cut out what they didn't need. Yeah, somebody cut out what was causing them worry. They may be worried because there's lack of communication here, because the Five of Fossils talks about communicating, asking for what it is you want. I feel like somebody didn't ask for what it is they wanted, and in doing so, I feel like somebody shot their shot. Somebody didn't respond and in a clear way, so somebody moved away, or you didn't get the response you wanted from the job, so you moved away, or COVID happened, so you just kind of left that opportunity. You thought, you know what, I'm just going to forget about that. I'm going to look at this logically. I'm going to move on. Yeah, because the Seven of Pentacles talks about clearing out the clutter. It is also Saturn in Taurus. So there may have been a squeeze on a situation, or you may have felt like there was no growth, or you was trying to grow something, but it wasn't the right season. It wasn't just happening. It wasn't supposed to happen then. Yeah, so maybe you went towards something else with this Seven of Pentacles here, because there's an extra pentacle there. I also feel like while somebody else was focusing on their abundance, focusing on making this abundance happen, somebody else is like lost this opportunity here, or somebody's got their back to this opportunity here. So there's a need to look for opportunities right now, to take them passionately and courageously. Maybe you feel like, oh, I'm not the right person for this. Like, why is this coming back around now? I'm not so sure I actually want this anymore, maybe. And then you're like, no, actually I do. I'm just feeling, there could be some kind of fear of success here. But with the Princess of Wands, that is a turning point in your passions. That is some kind of communication comes in that kind of sparks some kind of fire within again. Yeah, this is like, oh, actually, those 10 wands that I thought was a burden have now started moving again. There's now some kind of new cycle with it. Somebody's moving forward. Princess of Wands is passion. Yes, so that's passion towards a job, passion towards some kind of new beginning, passion towards some kind of stability here. Because we also have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this talks about abundance. This talks about, but slow and steady abundance. Yeah, slow and steady progress. This isn't something that happened overnight. This seed wasn't planted overnight. This seed has been growing steadily. But maybe while the seeds were growing, we was in this donkey mindset. But then, yeah, you got the song, little donkey, there's not far to go. Like, are you hungry, little donkey, there's not far to go. So, whatever seeds you've been planting right now are about to manifest. Yeah, especially with the Divine Mother manifest. Now, the Divine Mother manifest is also a feminine energy. It's a receptive energy. It's saying you've already done the work, so stop worrying with this donkey. Yeah, release some of that baggage. learn how to ask for what it is you want, and then be open to receiving it. Because I do feel like there's a fear of sabotage, or there's a fear of failure here. Now, let me take another deck just to clarify a few things. All right, we'll go with the After Tarot. So, there was something that we kind of walked away from, we cut off. We was like, logically, that, all right, this isn't going to work for me. Let's just move away from this. And there was growth within that decision, yeah? There was growth within that decision. That was a very smart move. The Empress talks about beauty. The Empress talks about growth. The Empress talks about nurturing. Yeah, it can talk about love or creativity, work, abundance. Yeah. Five of Wands. There was some delays. So there was some obstacle that forced you to take another route. Yeah. Maybe you was the only person standing up for this thing here. Yeah, because everybody else is sitting down. Nobody's got no opinions here. Yeah, maybe the communication went quiet. Or maybe somebody thought it was a good idea at first, and then when it came to actually putting the energy in, they may have like backed off. So let's have a look. Ten of Pentacles with Justice. Somebody moved towards their abundance. Somebody moved towards their own happiness. Yeah. This is about stability. This is about ancestors protecting this person as well. Yeah. Justice is talking about a balance, something coming into balance. And it was from choosing to move away from something. It was choosing to pull back your energy with the Four of Cups. I'm also getting that it's like, no, I wanted something bigger. I wanted something better. It didn't quite match with what I wanted, or you didn't quite match with what we wanted. And then I feel like something better comes in for you. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. This is taking something apart and putting it back together again. This is suddenly seeing the value in something again. Yeah. This is wanting to invest. This is like, okay, I see your Ten of Pentacles and I'm going to raise you. Yeah. That this is somebody wanting to come in and invest in what you've already created. This is somebody wanting to invest now that you're at a point of stability, possibly. Yeah. Or maybe the energies weren't in balance when you went for this thing originally. Yeah. But I do feel like somebody's coming to wanting to come in now. They're wanting to try again. Let's try and make this better. We have loads of poppies there. They're wanting peace. Okay, yeah. We have the World card and the Eight of Wands for the Ten of Swords, right? So now this World card is telling me that there was an ending. There was a completion. Somebody found victory elsewhere. There was some level of self-awareness. There was also some level of boundaries here with the World card. Now we have fast communication coming in. Now that something's ended, or you've walked away from something, or mentally you kind of just gave up on it, you let it go. And now we have somebody shooting their shot. And they're not got a slingshot this time. They haven't got a slingshot. They've got an arrow, and a bow and arrow this time. Yeah? Let's have a look at Judgment. Chariot. Yes, now somebody's wanting to move forward. We have the masculine and feminine energies moving forward here. We have somebody who's now also in control of the reins of their vehicle now. This can talk about travel, momentum happening, especially with the Eight of Wands. It talks about, all right, messages coming in. Now's the time to move. Can we move now? And you're like, but I applied for that like 6 months ago. Why is it coming in now? Why am I having to drop everything now to kind of deal with this? But I feel like you hear the call with the Judgment card here as well. The Judgment card also talks about struggles and then getting over those struggles and some kind of reconciliation. But it can be in terms of energy. So something being brought back energetically to you after a struggle. Yeah? Being in control here. We also have Metatron here. Yeah. Something that was spinning out of control before is now being put back into balance. Or something where you may have fell over and it's like now this time you're getting back up, but you're getting back up with a new level of maturity. Yeah. Or somebody's now wanting to move forward with a new level of maturity. Let's take another card for the Chariot, actually. Okay, we got another 2. Yes. We have the 5 of Cups. There's regrets, there's sorrows. Somebody's emotions are ebbing and flowing. They go in between light and dark emotions here. They're not knowing how to contain it. They're wanting to find a way to let water go under the bridge here. We have the Star card here as well. That is some kind of recognition. Somebody's still holding kind of some hope. This talks about reputation advancement. So I feel like somebody kind of got into balance and then somebody wants to come back in. Yeah. Somebody was self-focused on themselves. They were healing themselves as well here. But not only healing themselves, I'm hearing that they was able to give to others. It's also the Star of Venus. Yeah, so we have love here. Self-reflection. Someone's going into the dark, or someone's going into the deep in terms of their feelings, in terms of love, in terms of their emotions, in terms of how they feel about something. But I also get, for some people, it's like now that this situation has come around, now you're kind of like a little bit emotional about it. You're like, can I actually have this? Can we actually do this? Let's have a look at the 7 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords, anxieties, fears, paranoia. Some kind of guilt left over from somebody's actions as well. Yeah, but with the 7 of Pentacles, they're safe. 9 of Swords, sorry. They're safe in their bed. They're just kind of, there could be some, yeah, paranoia, fears, fear of success. But there is safety there, all right? I'll take those. We have a new partnership coming in, definitely with the 2 of Wands. It also comes from a decision that's made, yeah? And there's a decision to move beyond the boundaries of where they are. This is a decision to like, all right, let's go and conquer the wider world, because it would move to the 3 of Wands. Also tells me that somebody's now come back in with this initial idea. What do you think of this? I think this can work. What do you think? Yeah, this is about partnership, trade, negotiation. So it's also like a company now negotiating a salary with you perhaps, or now negotiating when you might start, because we have the 9 of Cups here as well. This is the wish card. Yeah, this is the wish card. This is saying that you can have what you wish for. Yeah, something that was hidden is now coming to the surface for you. Yeah, make your wish. With the Prince of Pentacles as well, I'm getting it's abundance, it's joy. Yeah, we don't have any other cups apart from the 5 of Cups, which is serious regret. Yeah, people crying over the cups that were spilled. And we also have somebody drowning here and nobody seeing that they're drowning. Yeah, like, save me, and they're like, no, I can't, I'm focused on myself right now. So 8 of Swords, somebody releases themselves, or somebody comes in to release somebody from something. And I feel it's an energy as well where you may have been provoked by an issue before. I feel like you're releasing yourself mentally from that now, or you're releasing yourself from that fear of failure. You're releasing yourself from any fears of moving forward, because the energy is much lighter. It's offering gifts. We end with the 2 of Cups here. This is a mutual partnership. This is something coming in that's totally in alignment with you. This is the law of attraction. This is something coming in that is a blessing, an emotional blessing. Yeah. So let me have a look at your guides. Let's have a look. What are your guides trying to say to you right now? What are the information from your guides right now? You have intuition and inner child. Yeah. That is telling me that you're needing to keep the energy light right now. The energy is much lighter than what we're used to with this five of pentacles here, or five of fossils. Now the energy is bringing in gifts. We've had the restrictions here from Saturn, yeah. Now where it's like the moving forward. The inner child is saying that maybe you need to do some inner child work about your fear of success or a fear of moving forward with something. Yeah, needing to soften. Ooh, okay. They didn't turn over, so we won't take this, but this one did. We also have boredom, yeah. And I feel like here with this one, we've got feathers hanging and coming, and we've got stars. This is saying that you're being guided. You know, when you think about something and then you see a feather, it's like the universe is trying to say to you, yeah, that's the way to do it. Like, there's love coming in. It's about noticing those synchronicities. But your inner child has to be in a place where you're able to follow those intuition, then those synchronicities, where you're able to pick up on those signs, because there's no fear. Let's take one more. We have balance. Where something was falling apart before, it's now going to be made more balanced. And this talks about karma as well. And it's like there's a balancing of the energies, and it's not necessarily in the same way that we think it's going to be. Maybe when we're saying, oh, somebody's going to get karma for doing this or that, maybe the energy just gets tipped in terms of now everybody's kind of on more of a level playing field, perhaps. Maybe that is the karmic balance. Maybe it's just a case of relationships and job opportunities that are more into balance with you now, and maybe at the time before they weren't completely balanced with you. There would have been an imbalance in the relationship. We also have appreciation underneath the deck, so that's the shadow energy. So the shadow energy is that your divine helpers are showing you appreciation for the work that you've done, by bringing in all of this abundance, by bringing in all of this hope now, yeah. The energy is shifting, it's changing for everybody right now. Let me just take an ascended master and then we'll close the reading. So what is your advice? Artistic expression. And that is where this inner child comes in. And it's also about getting yourself in alignment with your intuition, with your creativity, allowing those gentler energies to come through, as opposed to the Queen of Swords here. We have this massive difference in energies. Yeah, and in a way, what's interesting is that they can both represent Libra. Yeah, but we have two completely different energies here. So I feel like that is the contrast between this colder energy that we've been used to, and now we have this warm, nurturing energy of this Empress, which feels much more beautiful. The sun is starting to come out, yeah? It's warming these energies up, yeah? And it's causing judgments to take place that are more into balance with us now, yeah? Make sure that you accept your gift that's coming your way, and don't be too stubborn to ask for help should you need it, because now is the time to do that. Ask your team for help, yeah, and they will send things in that are more in alignment. Ask your angels, yeah. Ask the universe for signs as well, yeah, because your spiritual teachers are trying to send you signs to escape this boredom. So my lovelies, I really do hope this has helped. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because it helps the algorithm. If you like a personal reading from me, all the information is in the box below. Take care, stay blessed. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.